you're always combating false ideas of what we stand for, misinterpretations, or people just making things up, quite frankly. So I like to try to clear the air, give everybody a fresh idea of what we do stand for and what we're to achieve. People's Alliance has, does, and will continue to support the concept of bilingualism, which means whether you're French or you're English, you receive service in your language of choice. That's reasonable. Nobody's going to argue with that, or most people won't argue with that. What we don't agree with is the way bilingualism is implemented. Okay, there is an overhanded, heavy approach to how it's implemented. The Language Commissioner states that over the last 10 years, there were 20 complaints to the Commissioner's Office, the Language Commissioner's Office, about language of service among with paramedics. 20 over 10 years. Now, that's 20 complaints. Could be 5 complainants, could be 8 complainants, could be 12 complainants, we don't know. Could be 1 complainant making 20. We don't know because they don't divulge that information. How many calls has Ambulance New Brunswick received or delivered in service over that same period of 10 years? Over 1 million calls. Wow. Over 1 million calls. So you're talking about over 1 million calls, 20 complaints over a 10-year period, and bang, I read it in the report. I'm thinking, why is this city even in here? This is ridiculous. I mean, listen, folks. It would be a utopia if all of us, myself included, were able to speak both languages. And I know there's many of you in the room that can and you do, and you should consider yourself fortunate to be able to do that. Many New Brunswickers can't. It would be a utopia if we all could. But in reality, you have to look at the reality on the ground, what is practical and what is real and what can work. I am a firm believer that you can meet the requirements of both linguistic communities receiving service without the way that we're doing it now. It's all about balance, common sense, and making it work in each community. If you think minority governments don't work, just look at the last year, right? We've been able to pull back a little bit. We've been able to push a little bit in different areas, and we're going to continue to do so as we go forward.